Hey Virgo, let's have a little look at what February is going to bring for you. Panic not. Let's see what comes out. Don't panic yet. Don't panic yet. Okay, Six of Cups. I just show you just in case if they come back out again. Just say when I go like, oh, that was in the bottom pack. You don't think I'm lying. Okay, Spirit, can we get some information for what is coming in for February for Virgo, please? Okay, I feel like there's something that you have been working on bringing in. I feel like you've been looking for something. Like a new job, something like that. Oh, okay. Okay, so I feel like you've been looking for a new job, possibly. Something that you're trying to bring into the physical, maybe a pay rise, something along those lines. And beautiful. Bottom of the pack is the Sun card. Okay. So with bottom of the pack, we've got the Sun card. This is just like overall happiness, joy, peace, love. Everything's going to be okay. Okay? So that's the overall vibe. I feel like there's been something that you've been moving towards, Virgo. So something new. I'm feeling job. I'm feeling something to do with kind of maybe the intellect. It could be starting a new course, something along those lines. But you've been spending lots of time kind of looking, comparing, thinking about this. I feel a little bit like I can see you like looking on your phone and going through, do you know what I mean? Doing a lot of that. And actually the beauty of that is that you are going to bring in something quite like a good opportunity. This is a gift from God. So there's something that you've spotted, something that you have found whilst you have been doing this looking, that's going to lead to the Ace of Pentacles, which is, you know, literally an abundant manifestation, something that's going to bring in a lot of kind of fortune for you. Now, this is going to be something that is very lucky, that is going to give you an opportunity. But I do feel as though that there is some reticence here with it. And so I do feel a little bit like you are worried whether or not to go forward with this thing. And it feels as though, you know, actually, yes is the thing to go forward with. I feel like you may have been through a bit of a period of time of kind of ups and downs at the moment where it's just like nothing really feels like it's been working out for you. I feel a bit like Groundhog Day. It's just been the same thing over and over and over again, and you've wanted to get out of this feeling of being stuck, but you haven't really been known how to do it. And so you kind of got recently into this review period where you were looking at your life, taking an inventory of your life, as probably most of us do at the beginning of the year, and wondering about what serves you, what doesn't serve you. And I do feel like in the recent past you have made some effort towards righting this wrong, you know, towards changing, towards going towards something new. We then have the following of, of this rest and review period. We have the Strength card in reverse that kind of talks about impotence and a lack of confidence and a feeling maybe of unworthiness or unhappiness. And this is probably what you were feeling with your life. And then we've got the Six of Swords. And typically in the upright, this talks about kind of like moving towards things that are better for us. But in reverse, it does talk about kind of like recovery from illnesses, recovery from a really bereavement, recovery from a setback. So there's something that you have experienced in the recent past, Virgo, that has left you feeling not so good. And underneath that, you know, we also have the Five of Cups here. So there was a feeling of loss. It could have been a breakup, could have been a loss of a job. It could just be you, you know, actually handing in your notice and going forward for this thing that you want. But the difficulty is it's created some lack of confidence within you. It's made you be a bit fearful, but they want you to recognize that this thing that you're moving towards, Virgo, is actually going to be something that's very good for you. They are telling you to take your time whilst you move forward towards this thing. So don't rush things. We are out of Mercury retrograde. We've got all of the planets direct. So now's a pretty auspicious time to be starting new things. They are asking you to advance, to move forward with this thing that you're, whatever the new thing is that you're heading towards. This is something that's going to give you financial opportunity. It's going to be giving you something that is, going to be quite fulfilling, I feel, particularly after this kind of energy maybe that we started the reading with of feeling a bit unfulfilled. And I feel like if you can overcome some of these doubts and fears, you're actually going to move towards something quite positive. So the answer is, if you're thinking about, should I move forward into doing this new thing? The answer is yes. And with the overall outcome of being the sun here, very strong Leo energy, we've got strength on the board as well. So I don't know whether you've got anybody Leo or a Leo near you in your orbit, but they are telling you to advance with this idea because it is going to be something that's quite positive for you. They're asking you to remain in a sunny disposition, to be hopeful for what's coming forward, and trust in your own intuition, because actually what's going to come as a fruition from this is not only the Three of Cups, but the Three of Pentacles. So we have celebration, friendship, happiness, joy, and love coming in with the Three of Pentacles, finding something that is worth celebrating here with the Three of Cups, And then with the Three of Pentacles over here, we have community, we have opportunity, we have money being made. So whatever this thing that you're going towards, the fact that we have three pretty positive cards towards the end of it, they're asking you to advance, they're asking you to trust. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. This new thing that you're going towards, Virgo, feels like it's going to be very fortuitous and is actually going to create perhaps a lot of money, success, and happiness for you. Could we get a clarification, please? Virgo for February. Oh gosh, that's too many. Can we get a clarification, please, for Virgo? They don't want me to use these cards. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me to get any more information, all the links down below in the comment, in the in the about section. Please leave me a comment and subscribe if you haven't done that already. It's helping me to build this channel. I've got quite a big following over on TikTok, but it's always good to kind of, go across platforms in case anything ever happens. Okay, so here we go. Awakening, upgrades, a new way of beginning, a new way of being, in integration. This is your card here. Okay. It does feel a little bit like, maybe there's been this feeling of kind of free falling a little bit for you, and this is what's caused this kind of, as I said at the beginning, this feeling of kind of Groundhog Day, of just not moving, just kind of being suspended in time. And there is a feeling here that you have been awakening to your own power, to your own strength, to being able to do things a new way. And this is this new opportunity. It's asking you to move towards whatever this thing that you're thinking about doing, Virgo. I feel like it's going to be something very positive for you. I do feel like a lot of us have been through a collective ascension over the last couple of years, and so people who have kind of awakened through the pandemic, which might have been you, it's kind of scary, I think, because obviously you're kind of eroding the ego, as it were, which challenges all the viewpoints of everything in the world. So that can be obviously terrifying. But I feel like you're getting to grips now with who you are now after the pandemic, and this is leading you to perhaps a new life, because you recognize that the life that you built prior to your awakening doesn't really fit with who you are now. And that's really common. It can be quite scary, but recognize that as we level up, we stop resonating with things, and when we stop resonating with things, it's absolutely fine for us to shed those things. I think of it much like the butterfly in the cocoon. They have to break the cocoon. You have to get rid of that, to destroy, to move on from that stage, to be able to become the butterfly. Or the same for a snake, you know, she must shed her skin or she dies. So I would really recommend that you step confidently towards this new thing that you want to do, Virgo, and recognize that Spirit's behind you, and it looks like there's going to be a pretty good outcome as a result of it. I love you very much. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, let me know what your new thing is that you're going to be doing, because I'd love to hear about it, and all the other details are down in the box below. Bye guys.